Hi everyone, I'm Hindi from Paws All, and today I want to talk to you about how to support your senior dog on slower days. Do you launch into full-blown panic mode if your dog has a day when he or she moves a little slower, is sleeping more, walking less, or just isn't as interested in things that he usually enjoys? I get it. Believe me, I've been there too many times to count. And I just need you to know that it's normal for dogs to have off days, and your feelings are also normal and valid. Okay, so let's talk about what you can do to support your dog and make sure he or she is still happy on those slower days. Adjust the routine. Consider things like shorter walks, more time, even just standing around sniffing, and plenty of rest can be far more supportive than trying to keep the same routine they had years ago. It's just not going to work. Make comfort a priority. Beds, first of all. Now, I don't know about you, but certainly in my experience, the beds that my dogs liked a few months ago or a year ago, they may not like anymore. Their physical health changes, or they just found something they like better. So my trick is always to have however many beds you put around your house, but I try a variety and see which ones they tend to gravitate towards and what they find more comfortable. I also keep them in a couple of different places. I mean, normally the dogs are with me. I imagine that's the same for you. But if I'm sitting in my office or, we're in the bedroom, I always make sure there's a bed where we're going to be spending a lot of time. I also keep a blanket on each bed, especially in the winter, just in case they need a little bit of extra support or they're feeling the cold more, which is very normal also, and they can wrap themselves up in it. Another way to keep them more comfortable is by making sure they have easy access to food and water bowls. So elevating them slightly. Be careful not to elevate them too high where your dog has to reach up. It can cause bloat, particularly in big dogs, which is a very, very dangerous and life-threatening situation. So raise them slightly, just so your dog doesn't have to bend all the way down, but not high enough where they're actually reaching. And what I also do is I keep water in various locations, especially close to their beds, so that they never have to walk too far. Mental engagement, also known as mental stimulation. Super important for every dog's well-being. And if your dog is having an off period and not walking as much, it's even more necessary. And at the end of the day, mental stimulation does not replace physical exercise. It's another way to keep your dog healthy. Even something like a stroller walk, if they're not able to walk too far, or put your dog in a wagon and just take him to different locations. Even if he's not actually walking very much, he's still getting out there, seeing the sights and sounds, and it will keep him interested and prevent boredom. Sniffing games, food puzzles, these are just a few ways to keep their mind active, but it's not putting any stress on their body. Now, the last thing I'm going to mention is it's so important to pay attention to patterns. So even though, the occasional slow day is very normal, if you're finding it's becoming more frequent or your dog is in any way uncomfortable, or even if you're noticing like a change in behavior, even if it's something small that you can't really put your finger on, please, please, please check with your vet as soon as possible. Because when it comes to senior dogs, it's not a good idea to adopt a wait and see attitude as you would do with a younger dog. Because a senior dog could go downhill really quickly, and you want to be sure to catch an issue while it's still possible to treat or at least manage. If you want more practical tips for supporting your senior dog on slower days, I'm going to link a couple of articles below, and I'm also going to put a link to my website because there are lots of articles on a variety of issues that you'll find very helpful. So here's my question to you. Have you noticed your dog slowing down lately? Have you found out the reason for it, and what steps did you take to help, and has it made a difference? Please leave your comments below because sharing helps others, and we're here to support each other on our senior dog care journey. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure and share it with others who can benefit, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.